Hola, fanáticos de la NBA y amantes de las apuestas deportivas. It's your man, Pablo Mayorga, coming at you live with another dose of NBA action. We got some juicy matchups on the docket today, folks, and you know I'm here to break it all down for you. We're talking predictions, key players, and maybe even a sprinkle of betting advice to spice things up. But remember, folks, these are just my opinions, and always gamble responsibly. You know the drill. Now let's get this show on the road. First up, we got ourselves a clash between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Cleveland Cavaliers. This matchup is one that fans have been eagerly anticipating, and for good reason. Now, on the surface, this might look like a walk in the park for the Cavs, but I'm telling you, folks, don't sleep on this young Thunder squad. They have been known to surprise even the toughest opponents. They got a certified bucket-getter in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and that young man can fill it up with the best of them. His scoring ability is truly something to behold. I'm talking about a walking highlight reel, breaking ankles and cashing out from deep. His moves are so smooth it's like poetry in motion on the court. And let's not forget about his supporting cast. Jalen Williams, Hartenstein, Lou Dort. These guys play hard, they hustle, and they can cause some problems with their speed and athleticism. They bring a lot of energy to the floor. But let's be real, folks. The Cavs are the favorites for a reason. They have a well-rounded team that knows how to get the job done. This Cleveland team is built like a brick wall on defense, and they got enough firepower on offense to light up the scoreboard. Their defensive prowess is something that can't be ignored. We're talking about a dynamic duo in the backcourt with Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. Two guys who can score at all three levels and dish out dimes like it's nothing. Their chemistry on the court is undeniable. And then you got the Twin Towers down low, Mobley and Jarrett Allen, patrolling the paint, swatting shots into the stands, and cleaning up the glass. Their presence in the paint is intimidating for any opponent. Now I know what you're thinking. Stephen A., you're making this sound like a Cavs blowout. But hold on, there's more to this story. And while I wouldn't bet against them at home, I'm telling you, this Thunder team has upset potential. They have shown time and again that they can rise to the occasion. If Shai gets hot and those young guns catch fire from deep, they can hang with anybody. Their shooting can be a game changer. The key for OKC is cracking that Cavs defense. They need to be smart and strategic in their approach. They gotta move the ball, find the open man, and avoid those costly turnovers. So, what's my prediction? It's going to be a nail-biter. I'm going with the Cavs in a close one. They have the experience and the home court advantage. They're just too strong at home, and that defense is suffocating. It's going to be tough for any team to break through. But don't be surprised if the Thunder keep it interesting. They have the talent and the drive to make it a competitive game. And if you're feeling lucky, folks, I like a little parlay action with Mitchell's points and Garland's assists. These two are consistently putting up numbers. Those two are money in the bank. Their performances are almost guaranteed. But hey, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and Shai might just have something to say about it. Stay tuned, folks. It's going to be a thrilling game. Now let's move on to our second matchup of the night, where the Chicago Bulls are looking to turn things around against the Indiana Pacers. This game is crucial for the Bulls as they try to regain their footing in the season. And let me tell you, folks, the odds makers aren't giving the Bulls much of a chance in this one. The betting lines are heavily favoring the Pacers. They're calling it a Pacers win, and frankly, I can't say I disagree. The Pacers have been consistent and dominant. Look, we all know what Zach LaVine brings to the table. His athleticism and scoring ability are second to none. The man is an offensive dynamo, capable of dropping 30 points on any given night. His explosiveness can change the course of a game in an instant. And with Nikola Vucevic holding down the fort in the paint and Kobe White running the point, the Bulls have a solid core. The Bulls have the pieces to put up points in a hurry. Their fast break is lethal when they get it going. But here's the problem. Their defense has been as porous as a screen door all season long. They struggle to contain their opponents. They give up buckets in bunches, and against a high-powered Pacers offense, that's a recipe for disaster. The Pacers can exploit these defensive lapses. Speaking of the Pacers, this team is young, they're hungry, and they play with a swagger that's contagious. Their energy is palpable. Tyrese Halliburton is the engine that makes this team go. His leadership on the court is invaluable. He's a pick-and-roll maestro with the vision of a hawk and the passing skills to match. His playmaking ability is top-notch. Haliburton's ability to read defenses and make the right play is what sets him apart. He's a true floor general. And then you got Pascal Siakam, a walking mismatch nightmare who can score from anywhere on the court and guard multiple positions. His versatility is a huge asset. Add in the likes of Mathurin and Turner, and you got yourself a well-balanced squad that can beat you in a variety of ways. Their depth is impressive. The Pacers can score in multiple ways, whether it's through fast breaks, set plays, or individual brilliance. They're a tough team to defend. Now, I'm not saying the Bulls are going to roll over and die. They still got pride, and they'd love nothing more than to steal a win on the road. A victory here could be a turning point for their season. But for that to happen, they need to play with a sense of urgency and desperation that we haven't seen from them consistently this season. They need to bring their A game. They got to defend with heart, crash the boards, and get out in transition for easy buckets. So what's the verdict? Can they pull it off? I'm going with the Pacers in this one. They're the better team on paper, they're playing at home, and they got too much firepower for the Bulls to handle. The home court advantage will be significant. But hey, crazier things have happened in the NBA. Upsets are part of the game, and you never know what might happen. If the Bulls can somehow find a way to slow down Haliburton and Siakam, they might just have a fighting chance. It's a tall order, but not impossible. And if you're looking for a safe bet, I like Siakam's points and rebounds. He's been a consistent performer. The man's a walking double-double. His ability to contribute in multiple facets of the game makes him invaluable. So there you have it, folks, my take on tonight's NBA action. It was an exciting evening, filled with thrilling moments and unforgettable plays. We got two intriguing matchups on the schedule, both promising to deliver high-octane basketball and edge-of-your-seat excitement. With the Cavs looking to hold serve at home against the feisty Thunder, who have been playing with a lot of heart lately, and the Pacers aiming to send the Bulls packing with another loss, adding to their recent struggles. Who you got winning these games? It's always fun to predict and see how things unfold. Are you rolling with the favorites, the teams that have been dominating the season, or are you feeling a little frisky and picking the upsets? Sometimes the underdogs surprise us all. Let me know in the comments below. I love reading your thoughts and predictions. And while you're at it, don't forget to engage with the community. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay updated and ring that notification bell so you get notified instantly so you don't miss out on any of my future NBA breakdowns. Until next time, folks, keep it locked right here. Stay tuned and keep enjoying the game.